with Wahama High head football coach James Toth. Coach, I just realized that here with Wahama High head football coach James Toth. Coach, I just realized that the last regular season loss for the White Falcons was all the way back in 2021. Is it ever easy to take the success for granted?
Unfortunately, it is. And for whatever reason, particularly this year, I think the complacency bug has been something that we have fought. And so we are guarded against that, trying to keep that from
Field. Rivers Health is proud to continue its partnership with Mason County Schools for providing athletic training services, school-based medicine, and also an annual $5,000 donation to the athletics, to each one of the junior, senior high programs here in the county. Tonight, to present a check to Wahama High School is Director of Sports Medicine and Therapy Services, Amy Mullins, Vice President of Finance, Russell Henching, and my beautiful daughter-in-law, Allison Pierce, Marketing and Community Relations Coordinator. Thank you so much, Rivers Health.
Hello.
Stand by, Michael. Coming to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cue.
Good evening. This is Michael Sussman joining you live from Bechtel Stadium for tonight's high school football contest between your Wahama White Falcons and the visitors, the Calhoun County Red Devils. The fans filing in. It's a beautiful night for some football as the sun shines bright. Calhoun with a decent following across the way from us as the White Falcons at 3-0 look to keep the momentum rolling. Last week it was a 43-13 victory at South Gallia as Cooper Roush threw for 255 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Aiden Young with 100-plus yards receiving. Trayvon Beers with 195 all-purpose yards, an interception, and a couple of touchdowns also. It was just a complete performance. The defense showed up, as did the offense.
And this nation, with the playing of our national anthem by our very own Wahama White Falcon Marching Band.
And I feel like that our defense is getting better, which it needed to get better. If you watched our first game, so we're trending in the right path.
Aiden Young got in the mix at wide receiver last week, had over 100, caught that 75-yard touchdown pass. How nice was it to work him into the mix?
Well, he's a speed guy, and he's a good receiver, has great hands, and he's the fastest kid on our team. And, he's a guy who can stretch the defense, and he was able to do that last week. We've been trying to put him in a position to succeed, and we feel like, again, that we think that, he's doing what he should do in order to accomplish that. And so, yeah, we are really glad to have another weapon in Aiden Young, and he'll probably get more and more receptions and become a bigger part as the season goes on.
And the downfield passing was a big factor in the win over South Gallia. Cooper Roush threw for 255. What's it been like having to kind of tweak the offense to fit what he does well?
Well, it's a great question. That's exactly what we have been trying to do, was figure out what Cooper does well and let Cooper do what he does well. And his quick release and his accuracy were tremendous Friday night. I felt like the opening game, we wanted to give him some opportunities for some quick completions, to give him some confidence in a situation where he has never started as a varsity quarterback in any situation. So the level with which he went from week 1 to week 2 with regard to his starting at QB was tremendous. We're very pleased with his progress. And I think he opened a lot of eyes that people may have not known about him. But Cooper's a good player.
Taking on Calhoun tonight, an improving team. They knocked off Richwood earlier this season. What are you seeing on film from the Red Devils?
Offensively, they're going to be in some single wing and a lot of misdirection, play action, some things that we haven't seen this year that we probably won't see the rest of the year unless we're playing Bridgeport, and I don't anticipate that happening. So they're doing some things that you have to do in order to or to watch in order to stop them. And if you don't play assignment football, they will make you look bad. If they throw the ball well to the outside, we'll have to be ready for that. And then defensively, they're doing some things that we feel like we can take advantage of if we execute.
That's White Falcon head football coach James Toth. Wahama out there on the field. The captains are as Ian Fowler, Trayvon Beers, Elijah Hicks, as well as D'Angelo Thompson get ready to go to the coin toss. The White Falcons tonight, blue alternate tops, red pants. First time we'll see that jersey. Looks pretty sharp as Calhoun comes in 1-2 last time out. The Red Devils fell 42-12 at the hands of the Wirt County Tigers. Prior to that, the Red Devils snapped a losing streak that went all the way back to 2022 with a victory over Richwood. So I know that moment meant a whole lot to those kids, as we talked with Coach Jeff Goodrich of Calhoun as well.
Well, we're kind of used to at this point in the season, Wahama being ranked near the top of the state year in and year out. So for us, I mean, it's really nothing different. Kids are eager for the opportunity. Our team's a little better than what we have been years prior. So just excited for the opportunity to travel down there and see what we got against the number one team.
You mentioned the progress of the program. To beat Richwood earlier this year and snap that streak, what did it mean to watch your kids experience victory on a Friday?
Well, it was huge for them. I know it's something that they've been after here for a couple seasons now, and really they've been close and had opportunities in the past, but just wasn't able to make it happen. But to see them be able to have success, it's been a great thing for them, and it'll go a long way for the remainder of the year.
That is Calhoun head football coach Jeff Goodrich. Got about 3.5 minutes until the start of tonight's contest. We'll step to our first break. When we come back, it's Wahama versus Calhoun.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Romance scams are more common than you might think, and they can impact both your heart and your finances. Scammers often build trust online, creating a connection before asking for money. At Farmers Bank, we're here to help you stay informed and alert. Remember, a genuine relationship doesn't come with a price tag. Protect your personal and financial information, and don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay safe, protect your wallet, and guard your heart. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your well-being. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallaudet, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Mark Porter Auto Group has your favorite pre-owned car, truck, SUV. We have over 400 in stock. All types, pickups, big and small SUVs, all-wheel and four-wheel drive. Most have warranties. All get 117-point inspection by trained technicians. It's the Car Ferry. At our stores, every day we see a 30-day tag on used cars someone else sold. Their great deal has a big repair bill. No warranty, so we get to fix it. Why buy from us? You buy a vehicle we traded for. We check them out, so check us out at markporterauto.com. All 5 stores work to keep you happy. 5-star service. We service 50,000 vehicles a year. Chevys, Fords, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Kia, Honda, Toyotas. You name it, we fix it. Remember that great used car deal from the corner lot? You'll still get to see the Car Ferry when we fix your car correctly. Buy from us and sleep well. See the Car Ferry in Ashland, Kentucky, Jackson, Ohio, or Pomeroy.
It is game time on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. The Wahama White Falcons taking on the Calhoun County Red Devils. The Red Devils will receive the opening kickoff as Hunter Miller will pick up the tee, takes it out there, gets ready to send it away. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses and Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. The last 8 ticks going to come off as the lights are on, just in preparation. It's still pretty light outside as the sun is shining. The student section to their feet, back deep to receive. Number 7 for Calhoun is Brennan Carpenter, and number 20 Charter Cottrell. Right to left on the dial, the White Falcons kick. This is a line drive towards the left corner. Is it going to stay in bounds? It rolls out. Correct decision there from Carpenter, as it was kind of a close call, and then the side spin took it out, so it's an automatic penalty. Unlucky there for Miller as it rolled smoothly on the Bermuda grass, which is starting to turn just a little bit. Gets more and more brown as the year goes along. Starting quarterback for Wahama, Trace Simpkins, at the outset of the year is dressed. Not sure what the breakdown is going to be as far as snaps between him and Roush this evening, but Trace is out there again. You are learning the news along with me as Calhoun, dressed in white tops, black pants, will huddle up. Carpenter, 28 of 45 passing on the season for 403 yards. Has thrown 6 touchdowns. So bunch formation, a single receiver to each side. As it's back to Carpenter, he'll throw short. It's complete for a few yards as Chase Schoolcraft is pushed out of bounds by Braden Stats. Pickup of 4. So a win there on first down. That's a good way to start the game, a good way to make your quarterback comfortable. Just dump it down in the flat. The OC for Calhoun is a familiar face. It's Dave Barr, former Wahama White Falcon assistant. He was here in 2022 and has coached at Meigs, also kind of a coaching legend in the Bend area. Carpenter doesn't get the snap. It was a direct one to Cottrell, then gave it back to Brennan, who tiptoes out of bounds. There was maybe a yard to gain, not much, as Caden Roush and again Stats sniffed it out. I'll say actually lost a couple of yards. Carpenter, capable runner, has 158 rush yards on the season. So 3rd and 8. Left to right goes Calhoun. Chance for Wahama to get off the field. little razzle-dazzle on the offensive lineman formation as they'll shuffle and switch sides. Carpenter rolls left, throws on the move. It's up in the air looking for Schoolcraft. It's intercepted. Here come the White Falcons down the sideline. Trayvon Beers was pushed out deep inside Red Devil territory. So the White Falcons will begin this game offensively in the red zone. 5th Trayvon Beers pick of the season. That's a dimension that Trayvon gives this squad, just verticality in the pass game, both offensively and defensively. As Carpenter put that up in double coverage, looking for Schoolcraft, and Beers came down with it. Quarterback is Cooper Roush, 2 receivers right, wingback Beers. Roush hands off inside, Reason Stitt, who maybe got a yard or two, not much doing on the interior tackle made by Cohen Blankenship. Gain of 2. Reason Stitt with 623 rush yards going into the night. He'll get, again, they call his number, dives to the 10-yard line. And right around there, let's see where the referees mark it. Pickup of 4. So 2 carries, 6 yards so far for Reason Stitt, as Coach James Toth will relay the play. 15 left on the play clock. Man in motion. Sweep. Trayvon Beers angles it outside. He's got some space. He's got the first down and a walk-in touchdown from 10 yards out. Trayvon Beers puts the White Falcons up 6-0 as that was sealed perfectly on the outside. Beers has plenty of wheels, but I think you or I probably could have scored that one. So on for the PAT is Hunter Miller. As Stats is on to hold. Puts it down on the block. Kick is up. And perfect. 7-0 Wahama. 10:42 left in the first quarter at Bechtel Stadium. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Is committed to our community and all the teams in it. We set the standard in sports medicine, physical therapy, and specialized therapies. Right here, close to home. RiversHealth.org.
And more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125.
And we're back to it as the White Falcons lead 7-0. Hunter Miller sends a kickoff deep up the left side. Brennan Carpenter is forced out at the 35-yard line. Jogged out there by Tyler Northup. So 10:39 left in the first quarter. The White Falcons with the early touchdown advantage. Trayvon Beers with an interception, a long return, and then a 10-yard rush TD. Calhoun had the one positive play for a few yards, and then a negative one, and then the turnover. So they've got an H-back and a wide receiver tight by the line of scrimmage. It's a quarterback keep as he's tackled immediately by Ian Fowler right around the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second and 10, they'll say Caden Roush involved in the stop as well. Roush, 10 tackles coming into the evening. As he'll line up inside at defensive tackle next to Chadwell. Ian Fowler's at left end. Direct snap, Charter Cottrell. He mishandled it, has to jump on it, and loses a few. As Chadwell and Stitt help cover him up. A case there where maybe he started to move before he fully secured the ball. It was kind of hanging on to his right arm as he was moving with it. Loss of 4. 3rd and 14. Single receiver each side. A tight end and an H-back to the left. As Carpenter throws it, he had it batted. The ball's still in the air. Did it come down to the ground? It finally does. Incomplete pass. As the White Falcons played volleyball with it. Great effort there. Fowler was in his face. Roush was. So was Tristan Roach and Chadwell. Just a complete win up front there for the defensive line. So Trayvon Beers will back his heels up to the 42-yard line of Wahama. And the Calhoun punters Chase Schoolcraft, the 6-foot junior. 3-man gate protecting. It's back to him. Gets a kickoff. A windy one. Takes a Calhoun bounce to the 40. And it's out there with 9:14 remaining in the first quarter. The White Falcons lead 7-0. So the White Falcons will put Cooper Roush in the shotgun. Sidecar off his left hip is Reason Stitt. 2 receivers to the left side as Roush looks each way. Catches the snap, fakes the give. Clean pocket, throws deep over the middle. Beers was 2 steps in front of his defender, but it was overthrown, incomplete. As Cottrell was defending, and Gavin Hicks also. Beers ran straight down the seam. It was there. Roush coming in, 15 of 20 passing, 314 yards, 2 touchdowns. Uncharacteristic miss there. He's been impressively accurate. Ball on the 42, 2nd and 10. They fake the sweep, inside quarterback run. Stutter step. Roush is open field tackled by number 22 in white, Ezra Anderson. 3rd and 5. Pickup of 5. So 3rd and 5. 8:43 and ticking from the 48 of Wahama. Roush hands off Reason Stitt, outside run, then he cuts it up, 40-35, makes a man miss, juke, beautiful, 10-5, touchdown. Reason Stitt putting them on skates, as the kids would say, and putting the White Falcons up 13-0. $52-yard touchdown. His 12th TD of the season. That's among the leaders in West Virginia. So sharp start to the game for Wahama as Hunter Miller on for the PAT. Play clock down to 12. Plenty of time. Stats gets it down. Kick is up. And it's good once again. 14-0 Wahama. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU, Home National Bank, with locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport. Member FDIC.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today.
14-0. White Falcons up by 2 touchdowns as it's sent deep by Hunter Miller. Brennan Carpenter tries to reverse Fields. He's on his feet to the 30. He'll jog out at the 31-yard line as Chadwell ran him out of bounds. 8:20 left in the first quarter. So far, rushing touchdowns from Reason Stitt and Trayvon Beers. It's a lethal rushing attack for the White Falcons. They went for 641 yards week 1 against East Hardy. Calhoun from the left hash will start out the drive. Carpenter looking for some running space. He'll try to push the pile, maybe got 1 or 2, if that, as Bayer was in on the tackle with Chadwell. Pickup of 1. Coach Toth talked about how he's had to kind of gradually change the game plan based off the personnel on the field. That early on in the year was a lot of run, and then they had to adjust for the quick release ability of Cooper Roush at quarterback, as this is a quarterback run. He ran into his own guys, Carpenter did, as he's dropped for a loss, just overpowered there by Fowler and Chadwell. He pushed the lineman into him. Well, that'll be a loss, makes it 3rd and 9. .7:20 and ticking. Play clock down to 15 as Carpenter will look back to Coach Jeff Goodrich. Coach Goodrich wants an all-state punter at Calhoun. As Carpenter looking to throw, rolls towards the left side. Chadwell in his face. He eluded a tackle, plants his feet, throws deep, and it's caught somehow in White Falcon territory to the 25. Trayvon Beers then forced to fumble, but Calhoun covers it up with Gavin Hicks. And one of the wildest sequences you'll see. What a play. And Coach Toth, he's going to go crazy after that one. Looks pretty calm at this point, but he's saying something. I think just thought that his guys were trying to tackle high. Wanted them to break down and get that sack. So ball all the way to the 23. It's a reverse. Hicks will throw it. It's up in the air. Lex Grog dove, and it touched the ground incomplete. Dave Barr with some razzle-dazzle. Give Hicks 46 yards on the reception moments ago. Gavin Hicks came in as the leading receiver. 8 receptions, 216 on the season. 2nd and 10, clock stopped, 6:26. Cottrell caught the snap, hands it to Maley, who's tackled along the line of scrimmage. Stop made by Jake Roberts. Trevor Maley, 7 carries, 55 yards on the season. 3rd and 11. Trips receivers left, 1 inside to the right. Carpenter throws the bubble screen. It's caught, angled outside towards the first down marker. I think he got it as Braden Stats forced out Chase Schoolcraft there. Pick up a 12. Second Chase Schoolcraft catch. He's got 16 yards on the night. His 20th and 21st catches of the campaign. Ball on the 12 of Wahama. Calhoun putting together a nice drive as they'll break the huddle. Snap goes Carpenter. Carpenter fakes, then rolls. Hicks and Shadwell closing. It's thrown over the head of everybody, incomplete. Looked like it was intended for Lance Grogg. 5:36 left first quarter. White Falcons up 14-0. Calhoun going left to right on the radio dial. Later on in the broadcast at halftime, we'll talk to Russ Henschey of Rivers Health. Rivers presented a $5,000 check to the White Falcon Athletic Department ahead of the night. Amazing to see that community support. Carpenter gives it on the reverse. And running towards the sideline, Reason Stittle break down and make the tackle at about the 11-yard line. Bringing down Gavin Hicks. Looks like Hicks got one. Out of that single wing look, you can do a lot. You're seeing that with these direct snaps, some of these reverses. Third and 10. Not sure what the Calhoun kicking situation is, but probably 4-down territory here, as they'll stack three receivers over on the left side. A whistle, timeout taken. I believe Calhoun took it. We'll take it to our own timeout. 4:51 left in the first quarter. White Falcons
Auto Group presents The Adventures of Car Ferry. The Car Ferry says shop pre-owned vehicles at Mark Porter Auto Group and you'll be sure to save, because he blasts high prices, which means they have the right vehicles at the right price. You'll be sure to say, Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Car Ferry, you're my hero.
Visit markporterauto.com to see all our locations and get great deals on great vehicles. And be sure to keep watching The Adventures of Car Ferry.
Sports.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman.
3rd and 10 from the 12 of the White Falcons. Carpenter back to throw, throws over the middle, had an open man. It was just behind him. Might have bounced off the fingertip there of Gavin Hicks, as they went right into the middle of the White Falcon coverage. Nice little deep slant. It was a good pattern. So 4th down, offense still out there as the student section tries to shoot the pom-poms into the arms of the cheerleaders. Kind of a makeshift basketball hoop. I'm glad these kids don't play for Coach Zussman. At least I don't think they do. Yeah, a lot of bricks. 4th and 10, back to Carpenter. Carpenter plants the feet, throws, and he lost his foot, and I believe it was caught short of the first down. And then Grogg tripped as Jake Roberts was closing in. So you get the stop, but had a couple of breakdowns in coverage. First and 10 from the 12 of Wahama. Single receiver each side. Running backs Reason Stitt. As Roush will give it to Reason. He cuts towards the left, has a crease, and has the first down. A solid surge right up the gut. As that'll move the sticks. Gain of 13. ...71 rush yards on 4 carries so far for Reason. Hands off, or rather fakes it. It's a dump down to the tight end, Jake Roberts, who's tripped up at the 40. Good pump fake there. As that goes for 18 yards. And again, the chains move. Saw Roberts used as a receiver last week. Had a catch against South Gallia. As the White Falcons put 3 receivers to the right side. Play clock to 15. Roush catches the snap. Plants the feet. Then scrambles. Runs through a hole. Jukes one at the 50. And just puts the head down and dives there to the 47 of Calhoun. Another first down run for 12. Roush came in with 14 carries for 32 yards and a score. They use him situationally as a runner. That just looked like a read. Nothing was open, and he just tucked it. As they'll swing Beers in motion, he gets the pitch. Trayvon 45, 40. Slips 130, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Wahama. 48-yard rushing touchdown to Trayvon Beers. Second TD of the night. Broke 2 or 3 tackles. And early on, the route is on here at Bechtel Stadium. So here's Hunter Miller, to this point 2 for 2. Hunter the Bus Miller, as Nolan used to call him. Had a self-proclaimed nickname from when Hunter was in his class. I think it was a history class. As that is blown dead. The kick was good, but some laundry. The offense is going to come out. Did not see the indication as far as what the penalty was yet. Offsides on Calhoun, so it goes half the distance, makes it an easier play. Play clock at 10, Roush in the shotgun. Beers runs across him. Running right, throwing over the middle, caught for the 2-point try. Aiden Young reels it in. And it's 22-0 Wahama. 3:32 left first quarter. We return after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
Meigs County Health Department invites you to the Lost Voices.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Ken Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also.
And we're back to it, 22-0. The White Falcons lead it over Calhoun. 3:32 left in the first quarter as the kickoff is deep left, fielded by Brennan Carpenter. Carpenter switching fields, won't work this time. Dropped by Cooper Roush around the 15-yard line. So Roush doing his part there on the kickoff unit. Doing a way better job closing down that angle. Last time Carpenter was able to get loose a little bit. Got the White Falcon mascot here wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Getting the fans fired up. So officially on the 16 of the Red Devils, 1st and 10. The offensive line shifts, apparently illegally. There's a flag. they'll get Wahama. Offsides there on the White Falcons will make it 1st and 5. Shotgun, Carpenter. The offensive line makes the same maneuver. The White Falcon defense will slide over with it. This time they don't jump. It was just a run directly up the gut by the quarterback Carpenter. Will make it 1st and 2. Good push there by the Red Devil offensive line. Noah Bear with the tackle. 2nd and 2 from the 25. Coming up at halftime, we'll have White Falcon softball coach Wes Riffle jumping in the press box. Charter Cottrell direct snap. A White Falcon pile will converge. See him short of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 2. No gain. For Charter Cottrell, the junior, came in with 29 carries for 161 and a touchdown. Official timeout. As the Zebras will gather around the football. Looks like a measurement as they stretch out the chains. Maybe a half yard short. They'll measure twice. Looks just as short as it did last time. So 3rd and a half yard. Let's see if Coach Dave Barr goes for just a QB sneak. Coach Barr, father of Matt Barr, who played here at Wahama. Inside run. Carpenter stretches it out. And did get the line to gain. They'll stop to set the chains. They roll the clock. 2:15 and winding. Calhoun moving left to right. 22-0 White Falcons. Single receiver set. Direct snap, Cottrell. Cottrell with Carpenter lead blocking. D'Angelo Thompson got off the block and makes the stop. Nothing doing there for Cottrell. Lost a yard. Second down at 12 as Reason Stitt got the credit for the tackle. Stitt coming in with 29 of them. Great linebacker core. Thompson with 22 tackles. Jake Roberts with 21. 120 and ticking. Carpenter rolling left. He'll run with it. Chadwell took a nice angle and escorts him out right around the original line of scrimmage. Clock stopped. 1:16 left in the first. Today's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Receivers here are Grog as well as Charter Cottrell and Hicks. Back to throw. Carpenter does deep over the middle, and it's caught. Cottrell, 35 of the White Falcons, 30, 25, 20, and caught from behind at the 15 by Trayvon Beers. As Calhoun hits another big pass play on Wahama. Pickup of 54 there for Calhoun. Charter Cottrell with his 30th reception of the young season. Carpenter catches the low snap, rolls left, tries to switch directions, and just has to throw the ball away as it lands in the third row of the visitor stands. The ball did not make it back to the original line of scrimmage, begging the question, should there be intentional grounding? As it goes down to the lead official. And they did call it. So grounding there against Calhoun. Backs it up to the 33-yard line of Wahama. So third down, first down marker set up and point. They faked it. Cottrell did. Ian Fowler will slam him to the ground. No gain. Now it's a fourth down. Fourth down and 24. $15 left on the clock. 10 seconds left. They're going to go ahead and take it to the second quarter. 22-0 White Falcons. Calhoun.
We keep fighting, don't lose your way. Keep digging, keep striving day after day. In the garden we find our strength, our core. Keep growing through it all. Growing through it all. Growing through it all.
Quarter of Wahama High School sports.
New Era Broadband introduces Net Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Neb Mobile.
That's Neb with one B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. Your home for the White Falcons. 22-0. Wahama leads it over Calhoun. Calhoun has to punt it as it's 4th and 25. The punter is Chase Schoolcraft as the White Falcons put nobody back to receive. It was such a short field. Calhoun punting there just from the 32-yard line of Wahama. So a decent punt, landed and went out of bounds around the 10. As Cooper Roush looks over to Coach James Toth, the sophomore quarterback. White Falcons blue tops tonight, red pants. They're the alternate uniforms. You'll see them featured from time to time throughout the year. As Roush, shotgun formation, Beers moves, gives Stitt huge hole, angles it outside 30, 35, 40, 50, 45, 40. Calhoun catches up to him there as Charter Cottrell forced out Stitt at the 38-yard line. 52-yard run. Second run of over 50 yards for Reason Stitt tonight. And they paved the way. Could have driven a truck through that hole. 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line Now with Calhoun, 3 receivers left side, none to the right. As Cooper catches it and gives off Stitt. Stitt, 35-30. Tackled at the 25-yard line by Ezra Anderson, as well as Hicks. That'll move the chains, pickup of 12. First and 10, ball at the 26. Beers, the running back now. It's his turn. Beers cruising outside to the 20. Stutter steps 15-10, cuts it upfield, and he'll stroll into the end zone. 26-yard rush, Trayvon Beers. It's the second rushing touchdown for Beers tonight. Check that, the third. And on for the point after Miller. Miller's got the club in the slot, so to speak, tonight. The kicking motion where it's supposed to be. 4 for 4 so far. That was a low missile. 5 for 5. It's good. Just snuck it in there. As the White Falcons will take the lead 29-0. And we're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
29-0. The White Falcons lead it over Calhoun. Charter Cottrell got the kickoff, hit to him at the 25-yard line. He's tackled there by the White Falcons as number 9 Joshua Leaport came in, made the play. 11:08 left, second quarter. Ball on the 26 of Calhoun. There's Carpenter with a running back to the right of him and an H-back in the game. Will move out of the way. Direct snap to Charter Cottrell. Cottrell looking for some space. Reason Stitt all over his shoulder. Runs him out of bounds for a loss. Went well backwards there. Lost 5. So second down. Calhoun breaks the huddle. Red Devils have hit some deep pass plays today. 1 of 54, 1 of 46. As Carpenter looks for some space, stepped up in the pocket, was tackled. That's a sack for number 62. That's Tyler Northup. Third and 16, 10.5 and winding. They'll stack three receivers out to the left. Carpenter fakes one way, puts the foot in the ground, throws high and deep over the middle, in and out of the hands of Braden Stats. It'll bounce incomplete and bring up fourth down. Correction, it was Keller Lapierre, number 52, with the tackle earlier, rather than Northup. White Falcons with two men back deep, Beers and Stitt both at the 50. As the punter here claps his hands, Schoolcraft gets off a knuckleball, fielded at the 45. Stitt, juke move at the 50, bounces it out, and puts the shoulder down, surges up to the 44. And on the tackle there, number 56, Hoyt Helmick. So 29-0 going left to right here on the radio dial. At halftime, as I mentioned earlier, we got White Falcons softball coach Wes Riffle. Also here from Russ Henchy of Rivers Health. And then an interview with Dave Barr, offensive coordinator for Calhoun, former White Falcon assistant. As a man, Leaport goes in motion, dropped the snap. Roush has to jump on it. Just mishandled there, was a broken play. .940 and going. Wahama swings out Drew Hall at receiver. Roush hands off, Reason Stitt, 45 to the 40, following a lead block of Hall. Has some space to the 22. Covered up and brought down there deep in Calhoun territory, gain of 25. .920 and moving. Roush points right. Beers moves. Snap mishandled. Picks it up off the bounce. Trying to scramble for some yards, and nowhere to go. He's sacked. Second issue with a sack on this possession as Rome Riddle, the leader of the Calhoun defense, makes the tackle. Backs it way up, second down and 18. Handoff goes Beers. Beers following some blockers, breaks a tackle, then is corralled down after a long gain by Ezra Anderson. Moved the chains. Gain of about 20. That'll take it down to the 8-yard line. First and goal. Single receiver out wide to each side. Roush catches the snap. Reason Stitt met at the goal line. Kept the feet moving. No indication. I believe he's short of it. 8 minutes on the second quarter clock. They meet. They decide touchdown. 8-yard run. Reason Stitt. .35 zip. So Miller's been perfect on the point after attempts. Wahama has gone for two once. Gonna elect the PAT stats to hold. Held by Stats. Kick is up. And it's good. 36-0 Wahama. We'll step to a break. You're listening to White Falcon Football on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
New Era Broadband introduces Nip Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Neb Mobile.
That's Neb with one B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Sports.
Bob's Market and Greenhouses is the place to go for the region's tastiest selection of fruits and vegetables. We're talking juicy sweet peaches, ripe watermelons, and cantaloupe. Not to mention, Bob's has the best sweet corn around. Homegrown green beans and tomatoes, as well as Vidalia onions. And don't forget to check out their beautiful flowers, trees, shrubs, and much more. Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
Back to it on WJH 93.1. Short kick to Charter Cottrell. Cottrell trying to shimmy his way through a tight crease. He'll dive to the 34 on special teams. As Leeport involved there in the tackle. White Falcon coach James Toth trying to do some coaching. They've been passing around the headset so they can talk upstairs. So Hayden Young had it for a little bit. Now quarterback Cooper Roush. Those guys up top can kind of give a little bit of a better take as they have the view. They see the whole play in front of them. So Carpenter in the backfield. They go to Cottrell. Cottrell faked a handoff. Juked a man. He's tackled around the ankles at the 39-yard line. Stop made there by Braden Stats. Pickup of 5. Second down and 5. Stats came in with 5 tackles. He's really good at defending the pass. Had an interception earlier this season. Stats, multi-sport guy, plays on the White Falcon baseball team and infielder. Second and 5. Back Cottrell, direct snap, looking for some space. Chadwell hung on to him, brought him down. A couple other guys assisting. Third and 3, as D'Angelo Thompson did well on that play. Third down and 2, 42 of Calhoun. Tight formation, 2 receivers left, a tight end to the right, 1 H-back. As Carpenter rolls left, then right, throws right, and just floated it over top of a man. Incomplete. Chase Schoolcraft. 4th down, trailing by this much. And with only a couple yards around midfield, I think this is a decent situation to go. Calhoun going to shuffle on some different personnel. Looks like a punt unit out there. It's Chase Schoolcraft ready to kick. Beers back at the 27-yard line to receive. Schoolcraft dropped it and then improvises. Disaster there for Calhoun. Tristan Roach came in, jumped on him. As he'll get the tackle, the White Falcons will set up shop in Red Devil territory at the 39. As Kane Brinker in on the tackle also. Good night for the youngsters this evening. Got a lot of pickup football going on in the left corner. As Beers will sprint across to the left. Roush looking to throw. Has an open man. It's caught by Drew Hall. Just shy of the first down at the 31. Drew Hall, a junior, 6 foot. So 2nd and 2. Second quarter clock inside 6. Roush looks left and right. We'll hand off to the running back, Beers. Beers eluded one tackle, and then two Calhoun players cover him up after a short pickup, but got enough for the first down. To the 33-yard line. 5:40 and winded. As Drew Hall goes out wide on the right side of the numbers. Man coverage across from him. As it's back to Roush all day to throw. Steps up, throws short, complete to Beers. Beers with the first down. Takes it inside. Charter Cottrell draped on him. Tried to rip the ball out of there, couldn't do it. First down as the White Falcons take it inside the 10. Well done there by Roush, setting his feet, letting it go. Gain of 24. First and goal to go from the 5. Here on a beautiful night at Bechtel Stadium. As Coach Toth will call in the play here. Play clock down to 3. Got to hurry. 1 second. They get it off. Reason Stitt will waltz into the end zone. 5-yard score. Another win up front there for the offensive line. Third Stitt TD. It's 42-0. Aiden Young going to come onto the field. Out comes Tristan Roach. White Falcons are going to go for 2. Running back Stitt, wing back Beers. Roush, quarterback run. Had 10 yards of space to just jog in the end zone. 44-0, 2-point try money. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Romance scams are more common than you might think, and they can impact both your heart and your finances. Scammers often build trust online, creating a connection before asking for money. At Farmers Bank, we're here to help you stay informed and alert. Remember, a genuine relationship doesn't come with a price tag. Protect your personal and financial information, and don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Stay safe, protect your wallet, and guard your heart. Farmers Bank, we care about you and your well-being. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back to it at Bechtel Stadium, 44-0. The White Falcons up big on the Calhoun Red Devils with 4:47 left in the second quarter. Getting into the territory where we'll probably see a running clock in the second half. As Hunter Miller puts boot to ball. This one right down Broadway, caught by Charter Cottrell. Cottrell to the 35, now to the 40, 45. Cottrell cuts it to the 50 and is tackled there. As the White Falcons special teams lets up a play, Coach Toth shaking his head. Credit Cottrell there for keeping the legs moving. Reason Stitt with 3 touchdowns tonight. And Trayvon Beers with 3 as well. At the 49 of Wahama, the offensive line does that move from left to right. Now they're heavy towards the right. Cottrell spins around and then ends up running as he's tackled hard from behind. Gain of 6 or 7. Elijah Hicks made the stop. 2nd and 4. 4:12 and going. Red Devils at the 43. Two receivers in tight. As Grog will now put the foot in the ground. He's a tight end. Carpenter looking to follow a lead blocker. It won't work. He's dropped for a loss. Dominated there by the White Falcon front. Multiple guys made the stop. I saw Caden Roush, number 68, in there. Roush coming into the contest with 10 tackles. He's just a beast at winning that one-on-one matchup against the guy across from him. Third and 7. 3:20 and ticking. They stack three receivers vertically left. Two go downfield. They swing a screen pass. It's up to the 42-yard line where Trayvon Beers makes the tackle on Chase Schoolcraft. Positive play, picked up about 4. Third Schoolcraft reception tonight for 20 yards. 4th and 3, Calhoun to go for it. As they'll give it to Carpenter. Carpenter to Cottrell, catches it short of the marker, then goes across it. Cottrell to the 25, tackled around the waist. The Red Devils move the sticks. Trayvon Beers retreated, made the tackle. Two and a half and going. That takes it to the 24-yard line. Play clock inside 10. Cottrell spins around, runs out left, tackled from behind. Brought down there by Kane Brinker, the freshman. Pickup of 1. So 2nd and 9, 1:45 and bleeding. As they huddle up, driving towards Walmart. Play clock at 10. Rome Riddle in the game to lead block. As he'll slip out in the flat, Brennan Carpenter rolls to pass and throws incomplete. Pressure applied there by Wahama's Ian Fowler. Coming up at halftime, we'll have White Falcon head softball coach Wes Riffle, who's made his way up here. 3rd down and 9. We'll get to talk White Falcon softball, talk about the offseason and some of the players coming back. So trips receivers inside to the right. Carpenter catches the snap, eludes a man, puts the feet in the ground and throws. Deflected, incomplete. .117 left. The player shaken up. Impressive play there in the secondary from Aiden Young.
Keep growing, keep fighting, don't lose your way. Keep digging, keep striving day after day. In the garden we find our strength, our core. Keep growing through it all. Growing through it all. Growing through it all.
Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Mark Porter Auto Group has your favorite pre-owned car, truck, SUV. We have over 400 in stock. All types, pickups, big and small SUVs, all-wheel and four-wheel drive. Most have warranties. All get 117-point inspection by trained technicians. It's the Car Ferry. At our stores, every day we see a 30-day tag on used cars someone else sold. Their great deal has a big repair bill. No warranty, so we get to fix it. Why buy from us? You buy a vehicle we traded for. We check them out, so check us out at markporterauto.com. All 5 stores work to keep you happy. 5-star service. We service 50,000 vehicles a year. Chevys, Fords, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Kia, Honda, Toyotas. You name it, we fix it. Remember that great used car deal from the corner lot? You'll still get to see the Car Ferry when we fix your car correctly. Buy from us and sleep well. See the Car Ferry in Ashland, Kentucky, Jackson, Ohio, or Pomeroy.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Fourth down, Calhoun to go for it as it's back to Carpenter. Free run off the edge. Austin Shadwell coming up with the sack. Just unblocked. I think maybe a miscommunication there from Calhoun, as Chadwell is a very fast defensive lineman there, has a really quick burst and shot out of a cannon there. So 44-0 Wahama, 1:13 left, second quarter. Quads receivers, Roush the quarterback, empty backfield. As Cooper going to run the football. Runs outside. 35, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, White Falcons. A 73-yard rush touchdown for Cooper Roush. Longest run of the season for Roush by far. Did a nice job there reading the downfield blocks. As the sophomore able to score their second rush TD of the season. 4th total for Cooper. And out is Hunter Miller to attempt the point after. Holds down, kick is no good. Off the mark. So 50-0. We return after this on WJEH 93.1.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
What is hometown? It's Friday night football and other youth sports. Home National Bank, your hometown bank, congratulates our young athletes. At Home National, we believe the lessons learned on the athletic field are lifelong, and we say thank you to the parents, volunteers, and coaches who make sports happen. At Home National, we also say, go Bucks. We're proud supporters of The Ohio State University and OU.
Whistle sounds, White Falcons lead 50-0 as Hunter Miller will kick off deep towards Brendan Carpenter. And it's stuck. It stayed in. Brought down to the 14-yard line. Don't think he could do that again if he tried, as it looked like the ball was going to bounce out of bounds and just checked up like a pitch shot in golf. Stop made there by Joshua Leaport, the 5'7" sophomore.
42.4 seconds left. Let's see if the Red Devils try to put a drive together. They might just go ahead and take it into the locker room. Today's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. We'll give you some first half stats coming up at the break. Another big rushing night for Reason Stitt. As Carpenter gets the snap, trying to run off the right edge. It closes, dropped for a loss. Tackled by Reason Stitt. Play clock at 27, game clock at 22. That can be the last play if they want it to be. And I believe it will be. So dominant first half performance. White Falcons up 50-0. As we take it to the locker room, don't go too far. We're back with White Falcons softball coach Wes Riffle.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
And we are back. We're at Wahama High School. It is halftime. The White Falcons up 50-0 over the visitors, the Calhoun County Red Devils. It's the spring, of course, or the fall, I should say, but before long, springtime will be here, which means softball season with Coach Wes Riffle. Coach, so what is this time of year like? If you're a softball player, what should you be working on?
Right now we have girls that are, finishing up their summer stuff, starting some fall ball stuff. So right now I'm kind of pretty hands-off with them at the moment, just kind of letting them do their thing. And, on my end of things, it's a lot of administrative stuff, finalizing schedules and that kind of thing, which, we got a few changes we got to make. But other than that, schedule's pretty much done. And, right now I was trying to get that stuff out of the way, so that way when January, February gets here, we can get some flex days in and get rolling.
So how many seniors graduate, and how much did that group really accomplish as you reflect on the journey?
Oh, we lost 6 or 7 seniors. I've had that group since they were in junior high every year but one. They leave a pretty big void. Most of them started. They played a big role in not only this past year's success, but in the success in prior years. So, I feel good about what we have coming in from the freshman group, and we'll have 4 seniors this year. So, I'm excited to kind of get things rolling and see how these new pieces kind of fit into the puzzle.
Last season, you are the state runners-up. You win the LKC, had those wonderful playoff games against Gilmer County. Exciting. What did it take for that group to have the mental toughness to play so many close games and win?
I think we did a pretty good job as far as putting ourselves in those kind of positions during the season. We played a pretty tough schedule last year. We had Herbert Hoover, who was a state runner-up themselves in their division. We played a really good St. Albans team who also made the state tournament. So, we were in some battle-tested games last season that I think really helped us, come postseason play. There were, sometimes we weren't used to playing down, but in some of those bigger games, we were down, had to fight back, and I think that really helped us come to the postseason.
So, Coach, who are some players coming back that you look to make up the core this year?
Of course, we lost Alyssa Hoffman. She was our ace. She's down to West Virginia State now, starting her, post-high school career and, doing her thing. But, from a pitching standpoint, I'll have 4 or 5 pitchers next season, so that's that's kind of a luxury we're not used to really having.
Yeah, it's got to feel pretty good. Not a lot of single A teams even have 2.
Right, yeah, exactly. And as you can tell from last season's state tournament, if you want to be effective in the state tournament, you really need to have 2 really good pitchers. From a pitching standpoint, I've got freshman Rayleigh Zirkle coming in. She's going to have to step in and play a pretty big role. She puts in the work, and then we have a transfer in Gracie Banks. She's going to come in as a sophomore. She's got a lot of spin on it. We've actually faced her last year when she played for Meggs. So she brings a lot of good things to the table for us. So we're excited to have her. We still got Maggie Swisher and Nixie Davis, who both had got a little bit of look in state tournament play, but also played some meaningful league games last year too. So we're Kylie Hall will probably be another one to play a role in that that pitching rotation there. But that's really one of the biggest holes. I mean, catcher, we got a couple in Abby Flowers and Jenna Bowles, who's recovering from a shoulder surgery right now, but. There's 2 really important positions on the field, so I think we can fill those voids there and fill in with what we lost, and on the defense, I think we'll be okay.
Last season, there were some games where I'd be getting ready for it, and I'd look at it and would say Audrey Reynolds hitting .755 with 18 doubles. The numbers were incredible out of the left side offensively. Talk about her and what she's already done and where she can even get better.
This is somebody that's had varsity experience since she was a freshman. You're talking about a really smart player. She has a pretty good approach at the plate. She's going to have to anchor down the outfield for this year. She's going to have to play a veteran role. I mean, she's kind of used to having that.
Until it was broken just 2 years ago in 2024.
It's her now, so she's going to do big things for us at the top of the lineup. But with her, you know what you're getting with her. You're getting a smart hitter. You're getting a good base runner. You're getting a lot of speed. She has a lot of different great things she brings to the table.
Here with White Falcons softball coach Wes Riffle. You see the atmosphere here at Bechtel Stadium. The watering hole is its own unique venue. Just what does it mean to get to coach somewhere where people care and it matters?
That's one thing I talk about to people whenever they talk about, what is it like coaching Wahama? And you go to some schools and you look in the stands and it's like there's parents, there's grandparents. That's great, that they support, their kids, their grandkids, that kind of thing. But when you look in our crowd, when you look around the fences, you got community members. You don't just have parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. You've got that Wahama fan that lives 2 blocks down the road that just enjoys, watching a group of girls that do things the right way, and they're just exciting to watch. I mean, when we went to Tennessee last year, by far we had the most people down there. Yeah, we had our own parents and stuff, but at the same time, we had. We had the Heisel family. We had Miss Gilkey and her family there. They were there to support us, and that's crazy. You drive 6 hours to spend a few days and support a group of girls that you don't have any family connection with, but just the fact that you support such a great group of kids. I mean, look here at the football stadium tonight; it's full. It's one thing I say about it here. The fans are great. You actually have fans. They're not just parents, grandparents. It's a community.
Talking here with Coach Wes Riffle. How's the golf game?
What golf game? I think I played maybe 3 times this year. So been busy. My daughter plays softball this time of year, and so we're doing stuff with her. And I'm going to hope to try and make it a few more times.
Yeah, got to get those numbers up. Got to get out there to the golf course.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
And Coach Riffle, appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll step to a break. When we come back, we talk to Coach Dave Barr, Calhoun assistant, former White Falcon assistant. You're listening to 93.1 The Wolf.
Mark Porter Auto Group has your favorite pre-owned car, truck, SUV. We have over 400 in stock. All types, pickups, big and small SUVs, all-wheel and four-wheel drive. Most have warranties. All get 117-point inspection by trained technicians. It's the Car Ferry. At our stores, every day we see a 30-day tag on used cars someone else sold. Their great deal has a big repair bill. No warranty, so we get to fix it. Why buy from us? You buy a vehicle we traded for. We check them out, so check us out at Mark Porter MarkPorterAuto.com. All 5 stores work to keep you happy. 5-star service. We service 50,000 vehicles a year. Chevys, Fords, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Kia, Honda, Toyotas. You name it, we fix it. Remember that great used car deal from the corner lot? You'll still get to see the Car Ferry when we fix your car correctly. Buy from us and sleep well. See the Car Ferry in Ashland, Kentucky, Jackson, Ohio, or Pomeroy.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
To upgrade your home with a comfortable new setup, stop by Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Main Street Furniture and Flooring offers a wide selection of premium sofas, recliners, mattresses, and more. And if you're looking to renovate from the ground up, Main Street sells and installs quality carpet and flooring products. Call 740-691-5125 for more information. Main Street Furniture and Flooring in Middleport. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair in Mason is the Bend area's one-stop shop for any and all maintenance that your vehicle needs. They'll make sure your ride is ready for the road with top-of-the-line full-service auto care, including oil changes, tire rotations, diagnostics, and much more. McKinney's will go the extra mile with their interior cleaning and conditioning to restore your paint to a premium gloss finish. McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair, located at 394 Pomeroy Street in Mason. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time, the Wahama White Falcon Marching Band.
Hoggins Usman, located in Mason, West Virginia and Point Pleasant, is a full lumber and retail center, stocking a large line of quality plumbing, lawn, and garden products since 1948. Hoggins Usman has just what you need. Their lumber yard also offers regular and treated lumber as well as plywoods. Also, they're an authorized steel dealer with a full-time steel technician. Open every Monday through Friday and offering full-time delivery. Hoggins Usman, located at 353 Front Street in Mason, West Virginia, and 312 6th Street in Point Pleasant.
Meigs County Health Department invites you to the Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk on Saturday, September 6th at 11 a.m. on the Pomeroy parking lot. This special event will raise awareness, celebrate recovery, honor lost lives, and have conversations about addiction as a disease. If you have questions about fighting addiction, there will be a number of community resources available at the walk. Activities include recovery stories, chalk walk, and free Narcan and fentanyl test strips. We need to end the stigma and fight addiction, not addicts. Lost Voices Meigs Mason County Recovery Walk is open to all, including those who have family members, friends, or they themselves are fighting addiction. Again, the Meigs Mason Lost Voices Recovery Walk is September 6th at 11 on the Pomeroy parking lot. We hope to see you on September 6th. This message funded by the Ohio Department of Health.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage. It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
It is still halftime, 50-0. The White Falcons lead it over the Calhoun Red Devils. At halftime or ahead of the game, Rivers Health donated $5,000 to the Wahama Athletic Department. Tom Sussman of WMOV caught up with their CFO, Russ Henchy, to talk about it earlier today.
I'm Tom Sussman for WJH 93.1 The Wolf, and it's the Wahama halftime. And before the game got started, Rivers Health made a donation to the program, the athletic program. And with me is Russ Henchy, who is the CFO. Russ, tell me what you guys are doing.
We're here to donate $5,000 to the athletics for Wahama High School.
Now, you all are real involved in athletics. I mean, your trainers work with the hospital.
Yes, they work for the hospital. We provide them for all the sports at 3 local high schools.
And for parents, that's really a good thing to have, to know the trainers are here.
Yes.
So how are things going at the hospital? You all working on an emergency room expansion?
Yes, we are in the process of doing a new emergency room. We expect it to open up either July or August of next year.
That's great. And then the affiliation with Marshall Health, being part of that, really seems to be going well.
Yes, we really enjoy our affiliation with them. It allows us to get physicians up to the hospital for the local needs.
And you all have a lot of clinics all over the county, both sides of the river.
Yes, we do have one down in Gallipolis Ferry and also over in Gallipolis. And we have one up here in Mason.
Your primary care is so important.
Yes, it's very important.
Well, we're going to root on Wahama here in the second half.
Yes, it's going to be, hopefully it's a good game, and here to root them on, support them, do everything we can.
That is Russ Henchy of Rivers Health. We appreciate Their generous donation, of course, as we'll give you some stats from the first half. Reason Stitt with 173 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Trayvon Beers, 114 on the ground, 24 receiving yards, 3 total touchdowns. And then Cooper Roush, 50 pass yards in the air, 77 yards on the ground, and a touchdown. He ripped out that long one from 73 yards out there down the stretch of the second quarter. The captains are out there to meet with the officials as Elijah Hicks goes to midfield. We'll take it to one more break. When we come back, it's the second half, Wahama versus Calhoun.
Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information. McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair in Mason is the Bend area's one-stop shop for any and all maintenance that your vehicle needs. They'll make sure your ride is ready for the road with top-of-the-line full-service auto care, including oil changes, tire rotations, diagnostics, and much more. McKinney's will go the extra mile with their interior cleaning and conditioning to restore your paint to a premium gloss finish. McKinney's Auto Detail and Repair, located at 394 Pomeroy Street in Mason. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
And we're back to it on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf. 50-0, the White Falcons up. Interesting kick. I think it might have been an onside. It went about 30 feet in the air, only traveled about 12 yards, and then dropped down to Andrew Hall, who made the catch and covered it up. Good job there by Hall. As the coaches tell him, he could have fair caught that one. And it's true, it's not something that you really think about that much in an onside situation, but he didn't bounce it off the ground, so I guess that probably would be the right play. The coaches have met and decided to shorten the quarters. It's also a running clock, so we will have 8-minute quarters the rest of the way. So we'll probably only take around a half hour or so of real-life time. The White Falcons with 2 receivers left. The quarterback is Braden Stats. He caught a high snap, runs to the 45, to the 40, tripped up and tackled there by Gavin Hicks of the Calhoun Red Devils. Hicks came into the night with 17 tackles through the first 3 games. Good talk there with Coach Riffle. I was serious about what I was saying about Audrey Reynolds and her offensive ability. Just a stud lefty, can hit for power, hits for average, can steal bases. Empty backfield on the sweep. They'll hand it off. Leeport off the left side, cuts it upfield towards the first down marker, dives for it. I think he got there. From the 41 to the 30-yard line, pickup of 11. Third quarter clock will drip to 6.5 and ticking as we're inside of the New Era broadcast booth. I'll give you some of these substitutions in progress as the White Falcons starters, a lot of them over on the bench. Handoff up the middle. Big gainer. First down and more. Nice pickup there for Tyler Northup, wearing number 21 tonight. He's number 62 in the red uniform. And Northup there takes it to the 10. Northup came in with 10 carries for 102 yards, 2 touchdowns. This is one inside the 9. Single receiver each side. Braden Stats, quarterback keep, is tackled by Charter Cottrell around the 5. Charter Cottrell's played hard tonight, the 5'10", 162-pound junior. Second and goal to go from the 5. Wingback is Leaport. Northup, the running back to the left. Leaport gets the give. Sprints off the left. Foot race towards the pylon. And he's in for the touchdown. As Wahama goes up 56-0. Clinically rushing the football, marching it down the field. There's Miller with stats holding. And the kick is up. And it's good. White Falcons go up 57-0, 5:06 left on a shortened third quarter clock. We're back after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
Brinker Machine in Leetart, West Virginia is the Bend area's center for commercial and industrial machining and fabrication services. Family owned and operated since 2012, Brinker has lathes, brake presses, and custom welding. And the qualified professionals at Brinker Machine are equipped with a boring mill, milling machine, and CNC plasma cutter. Call 304-882-0000 for more information. Brinker Machine, located at 5488 Graham Station Road in Leetart, West Virginia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970.
5:04 remains in the third quarter. The White Falcons up 57-0. Preston Hemmelgarn, backup kicker in. On a run towards the ball. Gets a choppy one off to the 26-yard line. As the Brendan Carpenter was tackled there, the ball popped loose. The official said he was down. As Chadwell Stitt involved in that one. A flock of Falcons. Now the White Falcons will go to Wirt County next week as we hit the road, take on the Tigers. That game will be over the airwaves on 93.1 FM. And then Calhoun will go to Tulsa. In the first half for Calhoun, Charter Cottrell had that big 54-yard reception down the field, and then Gavin Hicks with one of 46 as Carpenter rolls around, lets it fly. Pass incomplete, intended for Michael Richards, and then a flag came in. There was the softest contact I've ever seen late. I hope that's not the call. I mean, he just grazed his shoulder. It's a personal foul. Yeah, that's horrendous. He made contact with the shirt sleeve, barely breathed on him. As Coach Toth giving the official an earful, because you don't want to really, argue up 57-0, but at the same time, you hate to see a kid have a penalty called on him when he really doesn't do anything wrong. Carpenter off the right side, quarterback keep, hole closes, tackle made in the backfield. As Noah Baer helped clean up the tackle. .348 and winding, third quarter. 2nd and 13. We remind you to check out the Mid-Ohio Valley Tailgate Show live from Buffalo Wild Wings and Gallipolis. Weekly on the WJH Facebook page. We air that Wednesdays, 7 o'clock, as Cartrell broke a tackle, was almost sacked, will now sprint to the left and is tackled by Isaac Riffle at about the 42. Third and 13, 3 minutes and dripping. It'll be interesting to see what Wirt County has. They played Eastern earlier this year. They were up in that game in the first quarter before their quarterback Tyler Smith got injured. Jason Jackson had good things to say about him as Carpenter will roll right, throws on the move. It's complete to Cottrell for the first down to the 30, 25-20, 15-10, touchdown. Charter Cottrell. Is Calhoun going to get on the board, 57-6. Second explosive play of over 40 yards for the junior, as he's got his second touchdown of the season. Interesting formation. The ball is over to the right. They've got the center over it, but the rest of the offensive line abandoning him over to the left. They go ahead and snap it. Carpenter rolling as the defender commits and then just flips it to the corner. 2-point try, good. Excellent design there from Dave Barr, as Wahama did not match up properly. They had one guy trying to cover two. 57-8, 2:37 left in the third quarter. We return after this on WJH 93.1 The Wolf.
It's time to get your wheels rolling along smoothly, and Sassafras Tire in West Columbia is the place to go. Sassafras Tire is ready to meet all of your basic automobile needs with premium tires, wheel alignments, oil changes, and more. Your vehicle will be driving good as new with a top-notch tune-up from Sassafras Tire, located at 4964 Penile Road in West Columbia. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
For premium coverage on home, life, auto business, and more, stop by Julia Davis State Farm, located at 2926 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. Julia Davis is proud to provide insurance and financial services to the good folks of Mason, Meigs, and Gallia counties, as well as to those in all surrounding areas. Julia Davis State Farm, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Call 304-812-5126 to schedule an appointment today. Julia Davis. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back to it on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. First and 10 from Wahama at their own 44 after Calhoun tried another one of those onside kicks. It was unsuccessful. So two receivers out to the left side as the referee indicates to roll the clock. The snap was back. It was low. It went through the legs of the quarterback, Kane Brinker. Running him down to make the tackle was number 54 of Calhoun. Not on the roster we were given. So again, Brinker from the shotgun catches the snap, tries to push the pile towards the 40-yard line, and stood up there. Number 56, Hoyt Helmick, in on the stop. So third and scoreboard showing 16 after the miscue off the snap. 1:20 and ticking left in the third. Brinker with two receivers out to the left side, sends Leaport in motion, pitches it to him on the sweep. Leaport off the left edge to the 50, gets just past the original first down marker. 50 seconds left. That brings up 4th down. Chance for the punt unit to get some work. They have not been too busy tonight. Looks like it'll be Hemmelgarn to kick it. Two back deep to receive for Calhoun. As the punt is off, takes a White Falcon bounce. Good kick to the 20. Good job there by Preston. Flipping the field. 16.7 ticks left in the third. Today's game brought to you by Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis.
Number 5.
12 seconds during the running clock format. They start the clock before the play is run. So I believe we'll take it to the 4th quarter. 3 seconds left. Down to 1. And there's the horn. 57-8 White Falcons here at Bechtel Stadium. The White Falcons well on their way to improving to 4-0. 8 more minutes remaining. We're back after this on WJEH 93.1 The Wolf.
New Era Broadband introduces Net Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down-home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Net Mobile.
That's Neb with 1 B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Locations in Racine, Syracuse, and Middleport.
1st and 10 for Calhoun from their own 25-yard line. The White Falcons are up 57-8. They've turned on the running clocks. As it looks like the Calhoun Red Devils going to take a timeout to try to get things situated and maximize this last 7:46 before they get on the long bus trip home. So got Wirt County on the road next week, 7 o'clock. After that, on October 3rd, Wahama plays at Eastern. And then it'll be a road trip to the Ritchie County Rebels on October 10th. So 3 straight road games upcoming, as Randy Pierce will get some off nights. Quarterback is Trevor Mayle. As it was a handoff up the middle. Went for a few. Number 73 in on the tackle. That's Braden Bonecutter, a 5'6" sophomore. 7:20 and dripping. It is confusing with these jersey numbers. The red jersey is different than the blue one. Direct snap is dropped for a loss. As the ball carrier there, again, was Maley. I'll make it 3rd and about 14. Tackle there made by Keller Lapierre. 3rd and 14, 6:42 and ticking. 2 running backs, and the quarterback, Maley, gets it, dumps it off short, hard hit. As Ezra Anderson was dropped, Kane Brinker with the tackle. Good hard shoulder contact there, had a good little pop on the hit, a thud. You could hear it from up here in the press box. Those are the types of things that coaches notice. These are valuable reps. 4th and 5. 6:03 and winding. Snap is back. Maley looking. Throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Michael Richards. He was open. Just not enough mustard on the pass. As the White Falcons will take it over on downs, and the clock initially started rolling, then they stop it again at 5:45. It's Brinker now in the shotgun. He'll give up the middle to Isaac Riffle. Riffle is tackled from behind after maybe a yard. Number 56, Hoyt Helmick, in on the tackle. 5:15 and going. 57-58. As Hemmelgarn will go out at wide out on the right. The wingbacks Leeport. They'll use the rest of this play clock. Around the gun, Brinker on the sweep. Leeport bobbled, turns around, secures it, spins out of one tackle, then just dives back towards the line of scrimmage. As Maley in on the stop with Grog. Third and 6 at the 23. .423 and going. White Falcons up 49. As Brinker hands off short. Running towards the left is Riffle. Riffle inside the 10. Tiptoed out around the 2, it appeared. And it'll be 1st and goal to go. Play clock at 15. Snaps back on the ground. Again, mishandled. And then a crisp form tackle by Hoyt Helmick and a few teammates. Also, Ezra Anderson in on it. Fall, a busy time for high school sports. The White Falcon golf team with an impressive record, 129-29. Coach Pierce told me that ahead of the action tonight. As Brinker is tackled, Calhoun got a free man into the backfield. Maley slammed him down. And Anderson. Despite a lot of the domination tonight, I don't think Coach Toth will be thrilled with the execution. Gave up some big plays on the back end defensively. And then just some of the bad snaps, procedural problems as Brinker looks left, catches the snap, hands off Riffle, hesitates, and is wrapped up, tackled. Makes it 4th and goal to go, as Riffle just got a couple. Be sure to stick around for our Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game, as we're inside of the New Era broadband booth. All of the work for Player of the Game was done in the first half. Brinker mishandled it and just has to salvage a few desperation yards as he is sacked. 1:47 left as Calhoun will come back out. As we'll go through the stats again, Cooper Roush in the first half with 50 pass yards, 77 rushing yards, and a touchdown. Reason Stitt went for 173 with 3 scores, and then Trayvon Beers with 114 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 24 receiving. Also had an interception. Calhoun with a nice play up the gut. I'll pick up 9 or 10 yards. Carry for Rome Riddle, their leading tackler. Riddle came in with 10 carries for 43. He'll get 9. The band playing along. A minute, 4 seconds left. Wahama with a player down on the field. They'll check on him. And we'll take it to a break. 57-8 White Falcons.
Mark Porter Auto Group has your favorite pre-owned car, truck, SUV. We have over 400 in stock. All types, pickups, big and small SUVs, all-wheel and four-wheel drive. Most have warranties. All get 117-point inspection by trained technicians. It's the Car Ferry. At our stores, every day we see a 30-day tag on used cars someone else sold. Their great deal has a big repair bill. No warranty, so we get to fix it. Why buy from us? You buy a vehicle we traded for. We check them out, so check us out at MarkPorterAuto.com. All 5 stores work to keep you happy. 5-star service. We service 50,000 vehicles a year. Chevys, Fords, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Kia, Honda, Toyotas. You name it, we fix it. Remember that great used car deal from the corner lot? You'll still get to see the Car Ferry when we fix your car correctly. Buy from us and sleep well. See the Car Ferry in Ashland, Kentucky, Jackson, Ohio, or Pomeroy.
New Era Broadband introduces Nip Mobile. Get reliable national coverage at down-home prices. Unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data available. Affordable monthly plans as low as $15. Nib Mobile.
That's Neb with 1 B.
Available now through New Era Broadband. Call 740-992-0620 or visit www.netmobile.com.
Bass Insurance Agency, located at 607 5th Street in New Haven, West Virginia, offers expert coverage on home, life, retirement, and more. Agents Trent Roush and John Greer will personally assist you with an affordable plan to protect the important things. Call 304-882-2145 for more information. Ken Bass Insurance Agency, licensed in West Virginia and Ohio. Also a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports.
Get ready for the fall season at Bob's Market and Greenhouses in Mason, Belpre, and Gallipolis. Bring your home to life with their lovely selection of fall decor. And Bob's also has hardy fall garden mums perfect for your front porch or garden. You can stock up your produce supply as Bob's has the tastiest fresh fruits and vegetables anywhere. Bob's Market and Greenhouses, a proud supporter of Wahama High School sports, wishes good luck to the White Falcon football team this fall. Bob's Market, growing flowers, friends, and family since 1970. Need a hand with your estate planning? We'll do you one better. How about a Handley? Since 2009, Handley Law Office in Point Pleasant has been an experienced and dependable law firm assisting clients with property deeds and wills. Attorney Tanya Handley will give you the care and expertise needed to plan for the future. Make an appointment today to set your family up for tomorrow. Handley Law Office, located at 419 Main Street in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Call 304-675-5290 for more information.
French City Homes at 269 Upper River Road in Gallipolis, Ohio, is loaded with beautiful sectional, modular, and single-wide homes. Locally owned and operated since 1969, French City Homes puts the customer first above all. Their experienced team will find a home that fits your needs and budget. French City has gorgeous ready-built homes that will make a perfect space for you and your family. French City Homes in Gallipolis, supporting local high school football coverage.
It's time to make your dreams a reality by finding a lovely new place at Home Pro Custom Builders in Point Pleasant. Family owned and operated for over a decade, Home Pro specializes in custom modular and mobile homes. They offer full service excavation and septic installation services as well. Model homes are open for viewing Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come on down to Home Pro Custom Builders at 3411 Jackson Avenue in Point Pleasant. For more information, call 304-675-4386 and check out the website at homeprowv.com.
The University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College is committed to excellence in education at an affordable price. With campuses across southern Ohio in Gallion, Jackson, Meigs, Pike, and Vinton counties, obtaining your degree or certification has never been easier. We are committed to your success and offer a wide range of programs, dedicated faculty, and a friendly community. Scholarships and financial aid are available to help you along the way. At Rio, we are changing tomorrows by making an affordable education within reach. Visit us online at rio.edu. That's rio.edu.
Mark Porter Auto Group has your favorite pre-owned car, truck, SUV. We have over 400 in stock. All types, pickups, big and small SUVs, all-wheel and four-wheel drive. Most have warranties. All get 117-point inspection by trained technicians. It's the Car Ferry. At our stores, every day we see a 30-day tag on used cars someone else sold. Their great deal has a big repair bill. No warranty, so we get to fix it. Why buy from us? You buy a vehicle we traded for. We check them out, so check us out at markporterauto.com. All 5 stores work to keep you happy. 5-star service. We service 50,000 vehicles a year.
And we're back on WJH 93.1 The Wolf. We pray for Carter Johnson, a player there for the White Falcons that was taken off on a stretcher after that last one. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looked. Obviously, we don't speculate with the injury itself, just with the stretcher coming out. Hopefully he's all right. If we have any update on that, we'll let you know. As the last 45 seconds going to come off the clock here at Bechtel Stadium. And the White Falcons going to improve to 4-0. Calhoun Red Devils will drop to 1-3. But they were able to hit some deep plays tonight, had some positive moments as Maley will throw towards the left side. It's picked off by Preston Hemmelgarn. Interception with 18 seconds remaining. Gets to come in the game, jump a route, make a play. Just 10 seconds left. And that'll do it. The Wahama White Falcons defeat Calhoun County 57-8. As the final buzzer goes off, and we'll go ahead and give you our Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game, as the White Falcons will shake hands at midfield. It was Reason Stitt. He had 173 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Stitt tonight with rushes of 52 yards, 2 52-yard runs, rattled off a 25-yard rush, also one from 12. Just such a good running back as far as reading his blocks, breaking tackles. He's got a feel for the game. Just a great football player, Reason Stitt, as that is, I believe, his second Home Pro Custom Builders Player of the Game honors. And then Trayvon Beers with the 114 rush yards on the ground, 24 receiving. He had 3 total touchdowns. And then Cooper Roush, 50 pass yards, 77 rushing. As the White Falcon defense again shows up, giving up 13 points the last 2 weeks, only 8 tonight. So you like the way that group is trending. Of course, you had the interception with Trayvon Beers there, Preston Hemmelgarn down the stretch. So you're stopping the other team. You're forcing turnovers. It's what we love to see. As we'll be back on the airwaves next week at 6:50 as the White Falcons go on the road to Wirt County and hope to go to 5-0. A big thank you to Tom Sussman operating the camera and the production up top, and to Dave Miller back at the board as the White Falcons